Okay, hi girls, I'm Miss Wong. Let's continue chapter 4 this week. For last week, we have already learned that enzymes are made of proteins. Enzyme 生物酶，呢個生物酶咧係由蛋白質咧而造成嘅。Okay, and also the enzymes are acting as the biological catalyst in our body or in the organism's body. 嗱，呢個生物酶咧就喺呢個生物嘅體內咧可以作為呢一個嘅生物催化劑。即係話咧，佢係可以將呢一個嘅化學嘅反應啦，化學嘅反應可以加速嘅。OK。For the enzymes, it can help to lower the activation energy. That means less energy is needed to start the chemical reaction. And that's why the rate of the chemical reactions increases with the presence of enzyme. OK， 嗱，呢個嘅 enzyme 可以作為一個生物催化劑啦。如果有咗 enzyme 有呢個生物酶嘅話，就可以將呢一個開始化學作用嘅活化能降低，少咗能量就已經可以開始到呢個嘅化學作用。咁即係話咧，佢係能夠加速呢一個嘅化學作用啦。OK， it can increase the rate of chemical reactions. Okay, and now let's look at the blue curve here. This blue curve is representing the energy level of the reactants and products. It is showing the change of the energy levels of the reactants and products without the presence of enzyme. And for the red curve, it is showing the change of the energy level of the reactants and products with the presence of enzyme. Okay, so you can see the activation energy of the reaction without enzyme is represented by the blue arrow here. And the activation energy with enzyme, with enzyme is shown in this red arrow. And we can see that the activation energy with enzyme will be lower than that of activation energy without enzyme. Okay, so for enzymes, it can help to lower the activation energy, and that's why it can increase the rate of chemical reactions. 藍色呢條線咧就代表咗呢一個嘅反應物同埋呢個產物佢嘅能量轉變。係啦，冇 enzyme 嘅時候嘅能量轉變啦，而紅色呢條線咧就代表咗有 enzyme 嘅時候佢嘅能量轉變。OK， 藍色呢一個嘅箭序咧就代表咗冇 enzyme 嘅時候所需要嘅活性能，呢個活化能 ，sorry 啊，活化能。紅色呢一個嘅箭嘴就代表咗有 enzymes 嘅時候嘅活化能。咁我哋可以見到咧，有 enzyme 嘅話咧，呢個活化能咧係低好多嘅。咁嘅意思就係話咧，只係需要更少嘅能量就已經可以開始到呢一個嘅化學作用啦。咁所以咧就可以能夠將化學作用加速啦。Okay? And from this graph, we can also find out that the energy level of the product is lower than the energy level of the reactants. 呢個產物完晒成個 chemical reaction， 成個嘅化學作用完咗之後咧，所產生出嚟嘅分子，佢嘅能量值咧係比起開始嘅時候低咗嘅。Okay? And so we can find out that energy is released in this chemical reaction. 喺成個嘅化學作用咧，就釋放咗能量出嚟。因為我哋見到之後嘅能量值咧係比起之前嘅低，咁所以我哋知道咧能量係釋放咗出嚟，咁所以嘅能量值咧先至會變低噶嘛。OK， 咁如果咧成個化學作用嚟講，佢嘅能量值係低咗嘅話咧，咁你就知道啦。OK，this one it should be a catabolic reaction, or we call it catabolism. Okay. And on the other hand, if you see this graph, the energy level of the products is higher than that of the reactants。係啦，我哋左下角嘅呢一個嘅化學作用咧，就係見到咧，佢生產出嚟嘅分子，佢嘅能量值係比起開始嘅時候係高咗嘅。咁我哋咧就知道啦。OK，we can know that energy is absorbed。Energy is absorbed in this process。係啦，我哋見到之後嘅分子，佢嘅能量值咧係高過之前嘅，咁我就知道佢咧係吸收咗能量，所以先至會令到佢嘅能量值係高咗啦。等等 ，OK，if energy is absorbed in the chemical reaction，OK，and it is showing the anabolism。係啦，如果係呢個化學作用嚟講，成個化學嘅過程，咁佢吸收咗能量咧，咁咧呢個就叫做 anabolism 啦，合成代謝。Okay, so to determine whether this is a catabolism or anabolism, we can look at the energy level. We can compare the energy level of the products and reactants. If the energy level of the products is lower than that of the reactants, it means energy is released, and this is a catabolism. Okay, on the other hand, if we find out that the products will have a higher energy level than the reactants, it means energy is absorbed, and this is an anabolism. OK， 用中文講一次就係，如果你想揾出一個化學作用咧，佢到底係一個合成代謝定係分解代謝，我哋就要睇佢呢個能量值嘅改變啦。我哋可以比較呢個嘅反應物同埋呢個產物 reactants 同埋 products 佢哋嘅能量值。如果個 products 嘅能量值係低過 reactants 嘅能量值嘅話咧，咁即係代表成個化學作用嚟講係釋放咗能量出嚟，咁佢就會係一個 catabolism。OK， 嗱，相反，如果你見到個 products 嘅能量值咧係高過 reactants 嘅能量值，咁就代表佢係成個過程嚟講，呢一啲嘅分子係吸收咗能量嘅。OK， 如果能量係吸收咗嘅話咧，咁就代表呢一個化學作用咧係屬於呢一個嘅合成代謝 anabolism。OK， so now let's move on and we'll look at how does enzymes work. How does enzyme work? OK， so suppose this is an enzyme。假設呢一個就係一個生物酶啦。OK，and actually the enzymes are specific in action. Specific in actions. That means they can only catalyze one or a few types of chemical reactions. OK， enzyme 咧佢哋嘅action 咧係比較專一嘅，佢哋有一個專一性。enzyme 嘅只能夠將一種或者某幾種嘅化學作用咧去加速，佢唔可以將所有或者唔可以對好多種嘅化學作用咧去到加速嘅。OK， 咁我所以話咧 ，enzymes are specific in action. Enzymes are specific in action. OK， so for different types of enzymes, they will have a unique active site. OK， each different types of enzyme will have a different active site. So this is the active site of an enzyme, which they have a specific shape. Okay, different types of enzymes will have a different shape of active site。係啦，咁咧每一種唔同嘅生物酶咧，佢嘅活性部位咧都係唔一樣嘅。OK， 咁所以咧佢哋嘅形狀咧係獨一無二嘅，係 unique 獨一無二嘅 active sites。OK，and the active sites can only allow the substrate of the same shape. Okay, or the substrate molecules that can fit the shape of the active site can bind to the enzyme. OK， 佢咧呢一個 active site 呢個活性部位咧，就只能夠容許啱形狀嘅 substrate 或者我哋叫做 reactants 先至可以黐到埋佢嘅。OK， 唔啱形狀就黐唔到噶啦。Okay, and after binding to the active site of the enzyme, okay, after the substrate binds to the active site of the enzymes, and it will form the enzyme substrate complex. Enzyme substrate complex. Okay, so please highlight this word for me or on the textbook. Enzyme substrate complex. 呢個酶受質嘅複合物。Okay, enzyme substrate complex. And after forming the enzyme substrate complex, this can help to lower the activation energy of the chemical reaction。係啦，形成咗呢個酶受質複合物之後咧，就能夠將呢一個嘅活化能減低啦。Lower the activation energy after forming the enzyme substrate complex. Okay, and then the chemical reactions can continue and will be speed up. And in these reactions, the large and complex molecules is broken into two smaller and simpler molecules. Okay, so this is a catabolism. Okay, the products are smaller and simpler than that of the reactants. And we can also observe that the active site of the enzymes does not change. The enzymes remains unchanged after the reactions, and it can be used to bind with another substrate again. OK， 咁你見到啦，呢個 enzyme substrate complex 啦，就可以將呢個活化能咧就減低，從而咧就將呢個 chemical reaction 化學作用就加速嘅，咁就令到成個化學作用咧就會加快咁進行啦。咁你可以見到呢一個好大粒嘅分子。大粒又複雜嘅分子咧，就將佢一分為二，拆開咗。OK， 咁咧就係變成啲細粒同埋簡單啲嘅產物啦 ，products， 細粒同埋簡單嘅 products。咁所以啦，由一個複雜同埋大嘅分子變成一個細粒同埋簡單嘅分子咧，咁呢個咧就係一個 catabolism 分解代謝。咁完咗成個嘅 reaction 之後，你發現咧，佢 enzyme 係唔會改變佢嘅活性部位嘅。佢樣係冇改變過，咁所以咧佢就可以再同另外一個嘅 substrate combine， 再做呢一個嘅 reaction。咁佢又冇改變，又可以再同另外一個 enzyme combine， 又再做一個呢個嘅 reaction 啦。等等，你可以見到 enzyme 係唔會改變佢嘅active site 嘅，佢係唔會變樣嘅。得唔得？嗱，咁頭先就講住一個嘅 catabolic reaction 啦。OK， and now we'll go to an anabolic reaction or the anabolism. Okay, for anabolism, two small or a few small and simple molecules, simple and small substrates will bind to the active sites of the enzymes. Okay, and you can see their shapes fit with each other. 佢哋形狀咧係吻合嘅。咁要吻合咧呢個 active site 嘅形狀咧，先至能夠黐到埋去。Okay, to form the enzyme substrate complex. To form the enzyme substrate complex 係啦，咁同呢一個嘅反應物同埋呢一個嘅酶生物酶黐埋咗一齊之後咧，咁呢個就叫做 enzyme substrate complex 啦。跟住就可以減低呢個嘅活化能同埋加速呢個 reaction 啦。咁你可以見到啦 ，OK。So two small or a few small and simple molecules will be built up to form a larger and complex molecules. Okay, so this is an anabolic reaction. And the products will be released. And you can also observe in the anabolic reactions, the active site does not change. Okay, also the active site does not change after the chemical reactions. And that's why it can be used to bind with the other substrates and to carry out the catabolic reactions. The anabolic reactions again. Okay, so the enzymes remains unchanged and can be bind with the other substrates again. And for the specificity of the enzyme, 呢個嘅生物酶嘅專一性啦 ，specificity of the enzyme It can be explained by the lock and key hypothesis. Okay, so again, please highlight lock and key hypothesis. Lock and key hypothesis 呢一個嘅酶同埋佢受質嘅呢個專一性咧 ，OK， 佢話咧就要呢個嘅個樣啦 ，OK， 佢形狀啦，要係吻合先至可以咧黐得埋一齊嘅 ，OK， 咁就等於好似鎖匙同埋把鎖一樣，要啱形狀嘅鎖匙啦，先至可以咧插得落把鎖度去開鎖嘅。唔啱形狀嘅話咧，就不能夠放入把鎖嗰度噶啦，等等。咁所以啦，呢個 enzyme 嘅 specificity，enzyme 嘅專一性就好似鎖同埋鎖匙嘅關係一樣，得唔得？咁我哋就會叫做 lock and key hypothesis。呢個假説叫做 lock and key hypothesis。OK， so only the key with a particular shape can fit the lock。And it's just like the enzymes and the substrates. Only the enzymes with a particular active site can fit a particular substrate. Okay. So now let's look at these molecules. For the molecule A in this reaction, molecule A will be broken down into C and D in this reaction. Okay, so the molecule A can bind with the molecule B because they fit the shape of each other. Okay, for the molecule B's active site, this is the active site of the molecule B of the enzyme. Okay, so the molecule A's can fit the active site of the enzyme. So they can combine together to form the enzyme substrate complex. Okay, so this is the enzyme substrate complex. A 呢個分子咧，就同 B 呢個酶咧，生物酶咧，佢哋嗰個嘅活性部位咧係吻合嘅，咁所以咧就可以黐到埋去啦。咁黐到埋去之後咧，佢就會形成一個叫做酶受質複合物，就叫做 enzyme substrate complex。OK， 嗱你係一定要記得呢一個名嘅，叫做 enzyme substrate complex。Okay, so because this is always asked in examination, and so for A, this is actually it is the reactant of this reaction, the reactant, or we'll call the substrate。係啦，會同呢個 enzyme 黐埋佢嘅嘢咧，或者同 enzyme 黐埋一齊嘅嘢咧，我哋叫做 substrate。係啦，或者佢亦都係一個化學作用裏邊咧，我哋可以叫佢做 reactant 啦。係啦。And for A, the large molecule A will be broken down into smaller and simpler molecules C and D. Okay, and here C and D are the products of the reaction. 係啦，係成個化學作用裏面咧所產生嘅分子啦，我哋叫做 products。Okay, and you can find out that the active site of the enzymes does not change after the reactions, right? The active site of the enzyme does not change after the reaction. So B, it is referring to the enzyme. The shape of the molecule B does not change after the reaction. So molecule B, it should be the enzyme. Okay, because molecule B's shape does not change, and it can be reused to bind with other substrate again. And so molecule B is an enzyme for this reaction. And in this reaction, we can find out that, okay, this is a catabolic reaction, or we call it catabolism. Because the large and complex molecule A is broken down into smaller and simpler molecules C and D. Okay? 咁咧，你會見到完晒成個嘅 reaction， 完晒成個化學作用之後咧，咁你又見到阿 B 呢個分子咧，之前同埋之後係唔會變樣嘅，咁所以你就知道咧，阿 B 咧係 enzyme 嚟嘅啦，得唔得？ 咁而 A 咧係會變樣嘅 ，A 咧就會拆分成一啲好細嘅分子啦，變成 C 同埋 D 啦，呢啲比較細同埋一啲簡單啲嘅分子啦。咁所以我哋知道 A 咧就係呢一個 substrate， 或者喺呢個化學作用裏面咧，佢哋叫做 reactant 反應物啦。咁但係咧 C 同 D 係佢哋咧喺呢個 reaction 整出嚟嘅，咁所以我哋叫做 product 產物。同埋我哋喺呢一幅圖裏面可以見到啦。A 係一個大嘅分子，而製造出嚟嘅產物 C 同埋 D 係啲比較細同簡單嘅分子啦。咁所以我哋就知道呢一個係一個分解代謝。OK， 大嘅同埋比較複雜嘅分子就會拆分成一啲比較細同埋複雜同埋一啲簡單嘅分子。咁所以佢係一個 catabolism 分解代謝，或者叫做 catabolic reaction。咁令我哋再睇翻另一個 reactions。OK。我再補充少少 ，OK。And in these reactions, the molecule A is broken down into the molecules C and D. Okay. If you were asked to write the chemical equation, I mean the equation for these chemical reactions, okay, and A will be converted to C and D. Okay. 嗱，如果考試嘅時候叫你寫呢個化學作用嘅話咧，形容呢個化學作用啦，寫條 equation 出嚟咧，咁你就會咁樣寫啦。A 就會變成 C 同埋 D 咁樣嘅。OK， 好啦，咁我哋再睇另外一個 reaction 啦。So for this reaction, you can see W and X is combined to join the Z. Okay, I mean they will join together to form the molecule Z. And that's why W and X in this reaction is called the reactant or substrate. OK， 你會見到 W 同埋 X 咧係會黐埋一齊變成 Z 嘅，咁所以咧佢哋咧就喺呢個化學中嚟講，我哋會叫做佢反應物啦，或者係叫做 substrate 受質。係咪？咁 Z 咧喺呢個過程裏邊，我哋會叫做 product 產物。Z 係喺呢個化學作用裏面咧整出嚟嘅 product， 整出嚟嘅分子，我哋叫做 product 產物啦。OK。And after the reaction, the active site of this molecule, I mean the shape of this molecule is not changed. 完咗呢個化學作用之後咧 ，Y 呢個分子係冇改變過形狀嘅，咁所以我哋知道咧，佢就會係 enzyme 嚟嘅啦。Y 就係 enzyme 啦。Because for molecule Y, it does not change the shape, and it can be reused. And so that we know the molecule Y is an enzyme. Okay. And for this molecule, the substrates are bind to the enzymes. The substrates are bind to the enzyme, and that's why this is called the enzyme substrate complex。嗱，呢個嘅 reactants 或者呢個受質啦，就同呢個嘅生物酶黐埋一齊，咁就會形成咗一個複合物。咁呢個複合物就叫做 enzyme substrate complex。OK， 咁亦都係我哋頭先咧就講過噶啦。只要呢個嘅 enzyme 同埋 substrate 黐埋一齊咧，佢就叫做 enzyme substrate complex。OK。And in this reaction, the large and complex molecule set is formed。係啦，喺呢個過程裏邊咧，一個比較大粒嘅分子係會形成咗嘅，大粒同埋比較複雜嘅分子就會形成咗啦。OK， 咁所以呢個咧係一個 anabolic reaction。anabolic reaction， this is an anabolic reaction or we call the anabolism。佢係一個合成代謝，因為佢整咗個大粒同埋複雜嘅產物出嚟，所以呢個係一個合成代謝啦。And how to write this chemical equation, how to write the chemical equations. The simpler and smaller molecules, W and X, is joined to form the large and complex molecule Z。OK， 咁呢個就係佢嘅 chemical reaction 啦 ，chemical reaction 或者 chemical equation 啦，我哋叫做 chemical equation。咁所以下次人哋叫你寫 chemical equation 咧，就係咁樣寫嘅啦，用個箭嘴去代表佢點樣發生。OK， 喺箭嘴前面嗰啲咧就係 reactants 嚟嘅。OK， 嗱呢個 A 啦 ，A 就會喺呢一個 ，sorry 啊，喺呢個 reaction 裏邊咧 ，A 啦就會有 reactants 或者叫 substrate。或者喺下面呢個啦 ，W 同埋 X 咧就係成個 reactions 嘅 reactants 或者 substrate 嚟嘅。咁箭嘴後面嘅咧，我哋就會寫 products， 好似呢個 C 同埋 D 啦 ，C 同埋 D 就係呢個 reactions 嘅 products 啦。而 Z 咧就會係呢個 reactions 嘅 products 啦。products 我哋會寫箭嘴嘅右手邊 ，reactants 會寫箭嘴嘅左手邊。OK。And now let's look at or watch a video about the enzymes reaction.
Enzymes are special types of proteins. They can speed up metabolic reactions in organisms. How do they work? On each enzyme molecule, there is an active site. The active site has a specific shape. An enzyme molecule only binds to substrate molecules that fit the shape of its active site. A metabolic reaction begins when the substrate molecule binds to the active site of an enzyme molecule to form an enzyme-substrate complex. The formation of the enzyme-substrate complex greatly lowers the activation energy of the reaction. The substrates are then converted into products and dissociate from the enzyme molecule. The enzyme molecule is released in its original form.
Okay, so this is the action of enzyme. Okay, so it will combine with the substrate to form the enzyme substrate complex. Okay, and to produce the enzymes, to produce the products. Okay, after forming the enzyme substrate complex, the activation energy of the chemical reactions can be reduced, and the chemical reactions will be speed up. Okay, so after listening or watching this video, okay, so please go home and yeah, you have already staying at home, okay, so please finish the assignment 7 for this week and upload your completed assignment to the Google Classroom. And for students living in the mainland, please email your assignments to a biology teacher, okay. And one more thing to remind you that to differentiate a reactions, whether this is the catabolic reaction or anabolic reaction, okay, we can try to look at whether energy is released or energy is required in the process. Okay, or you can also observe whether large complex molecules are broken down into simpler and smaller molecules, or the large and complex molecules are built up from the small and simpler molecules. OK， 咁最後提翻大家就係話咧，如果你要分一樣嘅一個嘅 chemical reaction， 一個化學反應到底係合成代謝，抑或係呢個分解代謝咧，你就可以首先睇下到底佢係釋放能量出嚟啊，佢俾咗個 energy profile 你睇，你見到佢釋放能量定係吸收能量？如果係釋放能量嘅話咧，咁就係分解代謝啦。 如果係吸收能量嘅話，咁佢就係一個合成代謝嚟嘅。OK， 或者如果你見到喺呢個過程裡面，大粒同埋複雜嘅分子咧，係會被分解成一啲比較細同埋簡單嘅分子，咁呢個就係一個分解代謝啦。但係如果你見到一個大嘅呢個細粒同埋簡單嘅分子咧，會黐埋一齊變成一啲大粒同埋複雜嘅分子，咁呢個就係一個合成代謝啦，得唔得？咁所以考試嘅時候，你可以用呢兩方面去到分析到底佢係合成代謝定抑或係分解代謝嘅，得唔得？